welcome to This Day. It is Friday and it is July 29th. We don't have any open meetings to tell you about today, so we'll jump to who's on our show. And I'm happy to have the Saddle Club with us today. And we have Sally Ingmanson and Lynn Nicholson, and they are here, of course, on behalf of Saddle Club. So we're going to learn all about what they do and how they help the Equestrian Center and all the different things that are going on over there. Then we have, of course, our Sports Corner with Cole Young, and he's going to tell us about the latest goings-on of all different kinds of sports. And then we talk to Scott Elam of Elam's Hallmark. And their store is right here in Laguna Niguel, so not too far from us. And I'm going to tell you all about some great, exciting things that they have going on in their store. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, we are clearing earlier and earlier, and we are looking at nice sunny skies today. We are looking at, you might have some high clouds today, so a little bit partly cloudy. 81, 68 though, and the rest of the week, pretty easy to see. 80, 70, 80, 68, 80, 69, and 80, 71 with a few clouds on Tuesday. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:01, and our sunset will be at 7:52. And Joel, you outdid yourself. This has to be one of the most, it was a beautiful picture. We appreciate you sending this in, and I believe you said you were in Montana, so there you go, Montana sunrise. Absolutely gorgeous. If you have a photo that you would like to share with us of a vacation spot that you have visited, please email it to lagunawoodvillagetv@gmail.com. Please make sure that it is high resolution and it is one of your own pictures. Thanks for sending that in. All right, when we come back, we will have the ladies of the Saddle Club, so stick around.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
We all need someone to hold our hand now more than ever. And when you need help with your hearing, we will not only hold your hand, but we'll help walk with you through the process.
Hi, I'm Ann Mundell Noel, audiologist and owner of Amazing Hearing.
Oticon's More Hearing Aids with deep neural networking and artificial intelligence helps you hear people in noise with greater detail and clarity. The Oticon More and Amazing Hearing. We're here to help give you a helping hand.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Welcome back. Well, we have Lynn and Sally here on behalf of the Saddle Club. Well, welcome, ladies. It's so nice to have you on. You know, we just love our equestrian center, and there's always a lot of things going on. And since Laura has come on, I think things have changed. And so I'm really, really happy you guys could come on and tell us a little about what's going on over there. But first, let's get to know who you are. Tell me who you are, and tell me a little bit about how long you've lived here in Laguna Woods.
I'm Sally Ingmanson, and I've lived in the Laguna Woods 7 years.
Okay.
And I've been associated with the Equestrian Center 7 years.
Okay, fantastic. Did you ride before?
I did ride before.
Okay, for a long period of time?
Well, I worked for a rescue, so we rode at the
nice.
rescue, yeah.
Okay, excellent. How about you?
I'm Lynn Nicholson, and we moved here in 2017, and that's about the time I started coming to the Equestrian Center.
Okay.
And then started lessons, and I volunteer down there, as does Sally.
Nice.
And really enjoy it.
Now, I understand that you both owned a horse together last year. Tell me a little bit about your horse.
Percy was her name, and she was a Peruvian Paso, very beautiful horse. And Percy got a lot of attention. And Sally and I would be down there with her twice a day, one of us. We took turns.
Okay.
And then Sally's nieces would come on Tuesdays and give us a day off.
Oh,
And they
that's
took
so
care of
nice.
Percy on Tuesdays.
Oh, that's
yeah,
great.
We had a nice little system going.
I love that. Now, what do you love about the Equestrian Center?
It's therapeutic,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay, what do you mean?
I mean, when you are concerned about something, something's bothering you, or you're sad or lonely. Now, people just can't come in and do it randomly, but they
Right.
can come on a tour. And
Yes.
one of the horses will definitely give you some attention. They're very sensitive.
Yeah, I heard about that. How about you? What do you love about it?
Horses are soothing and calm. They have their moments, but when you come to the Equestrian Center, there's a light feeling, and it's just almost like a sigh of, oh, it's so nice here.
Yeah.
And just the atmosphere, and there are a lot of nice volunteers.
Yes.
And staff.
Right.
And it's just a nice group of people.
Oh, that's great. We're showing a few photos right now of some of the
Oh, yes.
various volunteers, and this was, I believe, the one that was in the middle was last year. So there's a lot of different things that go into, you know, caring for the horses. It's not just the horse. I mean, we've got the grounds, and you have the stables and stalls and all other stuff. And as we see here, and then of course we've got our new little addition, Sebi, which is just adorable. We're going to meet him next week, so I'm excited about that. But in regards to the Saddle Club, tell me what the Saddle Club is.
The Saddle Club is more of a social organization that does not have making money as its primary purpose. However, any profits that we do make, we give to the Equestrian Center.
Okay.
So we buy things that are not in their budget, and mostly they're little things. Although this spring we did buy 2 of the covers for the sun pens, and that was a couple $1,000s.
Okay.
And that's the big effort for the summer, is to get a cover on every one of those turnouts.
I see.
But we buy things like stall guards, a wheelbarrow, rakes, pitchforks. A few months ago, I bought a stethoscope.
Stethoscope.
For the GRF horses, or for anybody, because they need to listen to their heartbeat sometimes.
Okay.
And Lynn is working. She's on a project for Sebi.
Sebi is very short compared to the other horses.
Yes.
So when the stall doors close, he can't see out. He's just in there almost like in a closet.
Oh, they didn't put a little hole for him to stick his head through.
We thought about it.
Yeah, it was one of the options. So the Saddle Club is going to purchase a gate for Sebi, and it'll
great.
be see-through, maybe kind of looking like a dog gate
Yeah.
that you'd have.
Yeah.
Except it's called a yoke, and there'll be a place for his little head to come through.
Oh, I think that's great.
It's only 24 inches high.
Oh, that's so
So
funny.
he'll have his own little gate where he can look out.
Oh, well, that is awesome. And then you guys have an event that's coming up. Let's quickly talk about your event.
Okay, we have summer barbecues June through September.
Oh, okay.
And they're always held on the second Monday evening of the month.
Okay.
They are held from 5 to 7. And we have live music. This year we're lucky enough to have the Retrofits, very popular
Oh, yeah.
band here.
Uh-huh.
They provide the entertainment.
Okay.
And the way it works, people buy a ticket. The tickets are $15. And you bring what you'd like to put on the barbecue. And we have a huge grill.
Okay.
And one of the volunteers puts the fire together, and it's hot by 5.
Okay.
So people bring burgers, dogs, whatever they want, steak. And we have tables set up out front in the lawn. And they sit there and enjoy the music. A lot of people come together with their neighbors and sit together and have a little party. Sometimes they'll bring a bottle of wine or some hors d'oeuvres.
Right.
And the Saddle Club provides all the sides, like the potato salad, baked beans, fruit salad.
How smart is that?
And then we also have chips and salsa. And then for dessert, we always have cake and ice cream.
Wow.
So,
nice.
yeah, and the guests bring their own silverware plates, that kind of thing.
Sure, that's great.
And then after dinner, we have a 50-50 drawing.
Okay.
And then bingo, 3 games of bingo.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is great.
People really enjoy it.
And there are only 2 more left this summer, and they do sell out. So
Right, so they want to hop on that. Now that one is on August 8th, so
Yes.
that's
Yes,
right
the
around the
next
corner,
one.
so they better hurry up because, of course, after this program, there may not be any spots left. So anyway, well, we really appreciate the information. Thank you so much. Very nice to meet you both. And of course, we have the information up there, so if somebody wanted to get in touch with you guys, they can send a note to Gary at prowlproducts.com. And then, of course, I'm sure that information will be relayed to the individual.
Or they can just call me. My phone number's on there.
Oh,
so
okay, great. On the left.
Glad to talk to
Thank
them.
you for having us.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
It's fun.
Thank
Yes.
you. And of course, if you want more information, you can always go to the Laguna Woods Village website, lagunawoodsvillage.com. Look for clubs, and you can type in Saddle Club. We'll be right back.
I can't believe July is already over and August starts just next week. Welcome to the 25th edition of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young, and thank you again for joining me for another week of sports news and updates. One nice thing about August being right around the corner means football is drawing closer and closer, so I thought I'd start this week's show with a bit of an NFL preview. With football coming up, teams are finalizing their rosters as training camp officially kicked off on Monday. One major roster news update came out on Tuesday. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are signing Julio Jones. The 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, and the Atlanta Falcons' all-time leading receiver signed a 1-year deal to play alongside Tom Brady. While Jones had a subpar year last year with the Tennessee Titans, catching just 31 catches for 434 yards, I believe he will fit right in with the Bucs offense. The Titans are a very run-heavy team, which when you have Derrick Henry as your running back, I can't really say I blame them. However, the frustration in the locker room was apparent this offseason when star wide receiver A.J. Brown wanted a trade out of Tennessee. Now, Jones leaves as well to join a pass-first team. It seems like Jones will play more of a supporting role, with the Bucs All-Pro Mike Evans and Chris Godwin taking the first-team reps. But if you've watched the Bucs at all, or Tom Brady at all, they like to spread the ball to anyone and everyone on the field, so I believe Jones will be a good fit for this team. Jones and the rest of the NFL have officially reported to training camp, with the exception of a few holdouts. One storyline that's become more and more interesting is the San Francisco 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo was the quarterback and the golden boy of the Niners for the past few years, but it seems that era has come to an end. Some questions were raised last year when the Niners drafted Trey Lance, but Garoppolo remained the starter throughout the year. He underwent shoulder surgery this offseason, but it now appears Trey Lance will begin his career as the starter for San Francisco this year. On Tuesday, head coach Kyle Shanahan made this abundantly clear. "This is Trey's team," Shanahan said. "That's nothing against Jimmy. We made that decision a year ago. We're not going to mess around with that anymore. Jimmy understands that fully. He's a big guy. Nothing against him. It's a business decision." Most scouts and insiders believe Garoppolo will remain on the roster throughout the preseason, just in case of injury. After that, his shoulder should be completely healed, and he will be a big-ticket item in the trade market. Hard to say exactly where he will end up, but there are a few teams that don't have a clear number one quarterback. Teams like the Seahawks, Steelers, Falcons, and even the Browns have some big question marks at the quarterback position. One of the best things to come out of this NFL offseason so far was the league's decision to once again allow alternate helmets. So far, 13 of the 32 teams have announced that they will wear alternate helmets at some point this season. Some of my personal favorites are the Bengals, Patriots, Panthers, and Saints. Now the world patiently waits for the return of arguably the most beloved helmets and jerseys in the sport's history, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers creamsicle uniforms. While we wait patiently for NFL kickoff, fans are also patiently waiting to hear some major news before the MLB trade deadline. The two biggest names floating around are, like I mentioned last week, Juan Soto and, unfortunately, Shohei Ohtani. I think it's fair to say Ohtani is one of, if not the best player in the MLB today. He's a shutout starting pitcher and a dominant force at the plate as a designated hitter. He's earned the nickname the Unicorn, which is fair, as we really have never seen a player like Shohei Ohtani. But even the best are not untouchable. After the hottest start in team history, the Angels have lost 39 of their past 52 games and entered Tuesday with the fourth worst record in the American League. They clearly have some holes to patch, and they would receive a large amount of talent in a trade for Ohtani. Luckily, the Angels have made it clear that they do not wish to part ways with Ohtani. However, there are reports that they're still taking phone calls with trade conversations. It's a tough situation because the Angels will have to give Ohtani a massive, record-breaking contract. This restricts how many other free agents they're able to afford in the future. However, keeping Ohtani with the Angels has what I call the Tom Brady effect. People will take less money for a chance to play with someone as talented as him. Example, the aforementioned Julio Jones. On a personal level, as a lifelong Angels fan, I hope Ohtani remains an Angel for the rest of his career. Only time will tell what happens, and the clock is ticking on the trade deadline. If you're more interested in higher adrenaline sports, this weekend has a lot for you to watch. UFC 277 takes place this Saturday, and one of the all-time greats, Amanda Nunes, is the main event. This fight is a rematch between Nunes and Juliana Peña, and Peña had a major upset when she defeated Nunes back in December for the bantamweight title. Nunes is looking to take back the belt from Peña in this headline event. Over on the track, F1 is back with another event this weekend in the Hungarian Grand Prix. The race takes place this Sunday, and although it seems like Red Bull's Max Verstappen is running away with another championship title, it's still always electric to tune in for the race. I again want to thank you for joining me for now 25 episodes of Sports Corner. Before you know it, we'll be at 50. I'm Cole Young, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you right back here next week.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
Welcome back, where we have Scott Elam, who is here on behalf of Elam's Hallmark. Well, welcome. So nice to meet you.
Well, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
We appreciate you coming in. I know you're traveling all the way from San Diego, correct?
I am. We have 10 stores in San Diego right now, and this is our 11th store, and our 12th is opening in Oceanside in the fall.
Right, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, we're excited to have you here because you pretty much are, in charge of, like you mentioned, all of the stores, and yet we have the closest one here that's right here in Laguna Niguel. And tell me a little bit about that store.
Well, that store's been here for about 25 years, and so it's a great store. And the gentleman that owned it wanted to retire and invited us to come up and buy the store from him so he could retire, and we took it over and we did a full remodel. Mm-hmm. We have plenty of the same staff that he had, and it's just beautiful now. The whole remodel that we've done, it looks beautiful. The product mix, it's a little bit different, but we have a team of buyers. Literally just got back from the Dallas gift show, and they're bringing in all new product, and we love to say you're going to find something new every time you come in.
That is nice to know. And you know, like you said, we were talking a little bit off camera about some of the highlights, and we're going to show some of those things today because Christmas in July starts now.
Christmas in July. We've got it going in the store right now, starting with the Christmas ornaments that are in. The Hallmark keepsake ornaments are one of the last great collectibles, and the collectors were in droves 2 weeks ago at the kickoff of the keepsake ornament premiere.
Okay, and now I know we have some ornaments that you have sent over in terms of pictures. Now here is something very cute. So Jack is very popular.
Nightmare Before Christmas, believe it or not, Nightmare Before Christmas is very big.
Yeah.
Anything Jack Skellington and Sally, Lock, Shock, and Barrel, and we have it all.
Right.
That wreath behind you right now is actually motion censored, and he talks when you walk by.
That is so crazy.
It is crazy.
How big are they? Are they like are they about 2 inches big?
That's a full-size wreath.
Oh, that's a full-size
That's a full-size wreath that you're going to hang on your door over your fireplace. Whereas the ornament in the middle, that's just we have a new license, Hallmark. The success of the ornaments is because they get the greatest licensed properties.
Yeah.
And the Jack Skellington license has been huge. Anything Disney.
Right.
We love Disney.
Right.
So
yeah.
we have some great Disney product coming too.
Well, and we have a lot of Disney aficionados and Disney fans. So the next slide we've got is, speaking of Disney, we've got Haunted Mansion, which was my favorite ride at Disneyland forever.
Absolutely.
And these are the best. Wasn't it best when you had the little thumb guys and here they are,
the
hitchhikers.
The hitchhiking ghosts. Plays the theme song from the Haunted Mansion. Over on the other side, you've got the Madame Leota snow globe from the. She talks.
Are these ornaments, or these are things that go on a desk?
The hitchhiking ghost is an ornament.
That's an ornament. Okay.
The snow globe is more of a tabletop.
Oh, okay, but I love it. But
and she's big.
It's awesome. And you know what you mentioned also is that some people, these are obviously some Christmas items, but you know, I would use a snow globe for Halloween.
Oh, absolutely. No, this is the Haunted Mansion product is more of our Halloween push right now. But the hitchhiking ghost is considered a Christmas ornament.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be out just for Christmas.
Exactly. All right, so fun. And then, of course, you've got the ever-popular Mandalorian series.
The Mandalorian is crazy. We probably have 400 SKUs this year in our keepsake ornament line. That one's going to be your number one SKU.
Wow.
By a lot, too. The is Grogu. And he talks, he's rubber, his mouth moves, his eyes look at you. So when you push the button, you get to hear Grogu give you your Grogu greetings.
Oh my.
Yeah.
And you probably have some plush items too that are of that little baby Yoda.
Lean into that little baby Yoda called Grogu quite a bit.
Yes, well, he's adorable. And then what's the one on the other side?
So in the keepsake ornaments, they come out with a new series every year. So that's Young Santa, and that's the newest
how cute is that?
in the series. So it's first in the series, and then we'll have one come out each year for the next, we don't know how many years.
Right, but then of course all of your collectors that you mentioned who love this stuff will make their whole tree full of that.
They do. A lot of collectors.
That is awesome. That is great.
Yeah.
What are some other highlights of the store itself?
Well, the store is, the breadth of the product we carry is so broad that nobody really understands. Whether you're going to a baby shower, you're going, I was just at an engagement party, going to a birthday party, you can come in, you can get the card, you can get the gift, you can get the gift bag or gift wrap.
Right.
Get it all done in one stop. Mm-hmm. And there's so many different events, even toddlers. And Hallmark has some great technology items like our recordable storybooks.
Oh.
So grandmothers can read the book, record their voice, and send it to the grandkids maybe in another city. Oh. And now every night the kids get to hear grandma read them a story.
Oh,
gives me goosebumps. It's really
that is really a smart
really
idea.
Special, and a lot of military families do that as well right before the parents being deployed.
Exactly. And then unfortunately if the grandparent passes away, they fortunately have her voice.
Have
because
that
I
memory.
think that's one thing that I miss is I can't talk to my mom anymore.
It's
and
the
you
voice.
Can't hear her voice.
Yep.
So that is a great thing. And then another thing that we talked about is bereavement. You also have a lot of things for that.
Sympathy department's grown, and we have a beautiful ornament. It's a shell, And it changes every year, but if you're gonna get a sympathy card, we recommend you get the little bereavement ornament to go with it. And every time somebody looks at that ornament, they're gonna remember who gave it to them.
Absolutely.
And we always like to say that when the customers come in, they're coming in to do something for somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's our job to help them find the best way to do that and make their gift maybe a little more memorable than if it was something picked up at some other store. And there's a lot of ways in our store to do that.
Well, and it certainly will be something unique, like you mentioned, not a duplicate of something else.
And like I said, we get new product almost daily.
I bet.
It is amazing how much the way we design our buying strategy is to really to bring in new product. And you can walk our store once a week, and I guarantee you're going to see something
Yeah, it's
different.
like Christmas every day at your place.
Yes, it is. It is.
That's awesome. That is great. Now, you guys do have a rewards type thing that's going on, and then
Absolutely.
Tell me how that works, and then you also get a free card. So how is that
The
working?
Crown Rewards program is a great program. Of course, it's free, and then you get rewarded for every purchase you make.
Okay.
First, you get a free card just for signing up. It's called a Just Because card.
All right.
It's a great category because it's support, care and support. I send one to my child when she was I call her child, she's an adult, she's at college, and I would send her one because it's just thinking of you, support. But you get one every month now.
Oh, okay.
You send you an email, you just show us the barcode, you get a free Just Because card every month.
That's nice.
And then every purchase, points accumulate, and then you get reward certificates that are used just as cash in the store.
All right.
And then these ornament customers, they added up, their points added up so fast, they were getting $40 in reward certificates.
Wow.
That you just bring in and use it as cash in the store.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
What are your hours?
We're open 9:30 to 7, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. Saturdays, 11 to 5 on Sunday.
Okay, so every day you're open. That is awesome. That is great.
And we're over in the marketplace next to Hobby Lobby, beautifully remodeled, so come and see us.
Is that considered? It's considered Laguna Niguel, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Because
Right off the Aliso Parkway.
You're right on the cusp of Aliso Viejo and Laguna Niguel. So that is awesome. That is great. Well, I appreciate you sharing all this great stuff.
Absolutely.
And I know that we are going to be touring your facility soon.
We will.
And we'll have that for next time.
And you'll see a lot more of what the products that we carry.
Excellent. We'll see you again.
All right.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
looking forward to it.
All right.
Thank you.
And if you want to know more information, it's now called Elam's Hallmark, and you can go ahead and call them at the phone number on your screen or go to their website, elamshallmark.com. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching This Day. We'll be back here again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.